The new BIMrx Sheet View Manager has been completely redesigned for better user experience. On the left-hand side, you'll see all of the functions of what the BIMrx Sheet View Manager can do. It can set up your configuration settings, create views, duplicate views, create sheets, place views on sheets, and align views on sheets. Now, we are still utilizing the Excel configuration file to do all of our configurations, and we can do a save as, a save, a load for a new file, or update the Revit data to the Excel configuration file. But the real change is that now we can make all of our modifications directly within the Sheet View Manager here, like maybe updating our level associated names or numbers, managing our view template sequencing, or even adding, removing, and modifying our view sets. We can add a new view set and add all the data associated to that view set, like our view settings, naming, view types, sequencing, or our sheet parameters, like the naming of our sheets and even the title block. And this will make modifying our configurations so much easier. Once we save it, and we can go ahead and start setting up our views. The new Create View module allows us to easily modify our view naming convention, select from all the different view sets we set up in the previous module, and then specify the levels we want to create the views for. We can also specify the scope box and the phases. Now, once we hit apply, we'll see that the data grid will update with all those parameters that we've specified in those configuration settings. There's also a new append button that allows us to make any changes to the top portion and append, which will just add it to the bottom of the data grid. And once we're satisfied with our views, we can go ahead and create those views and see them in our project browser. And there we have it, our floor plans, finished plans, and working plans. Now I want to go ahead and create a few dependent views for, let's say, the 2 towers of my building, as you see here. This is going to be in our new duplicate view module. Just like in the Create View module, we are able to customize the naming convention for our duplicated views, and then I can go ahead and easily add all the necessary views I want to duplicate and specify the scope boxes that I want to duplicate. It's going to create a view for each scope box. Once again, I can preview it in the data grid, and then once I'm satisfied, I can hit Duplicate View. And of course, it's going to duplicate those views as I specified in that grid. Now that I have our views created, let's use the Sheet View Manager to create a bunch of sheets. Our Create Sheets module is set up similarly to the Create Views module, where I can customize my sheet naming convention, my sheet numbering convention, and then select the view sets and levels that I want. Simply hit apply, and once again, we'll see the data grid update. And once I'm happy with that data, I can go ahead and create those sheets. And there's all my sheets. Next in the Sheet View Manager is the ability to place views on sheets. And this is just like in the previous version. Just to note though, that we are still able to export all information out to Excel, make modifications in Excel to either creating views, duplicating views, creating sheets, or placing views on sheets. This allows us to streamline this process even further if necessary. So here I have my Excel file, and I'm going to quickly fill out all the information for placing my views on my sheets. And then go ahead and come back to the Sheet View Manager, where I can load in that Excel file to place those views on those sheets. And it's going to update the data grid exactly like the Excel file. And in just a few seconds, all my views have been placed on my sheets. Now, the last module of the Sheet View Manager is the alignment module. So here we're going to move some of our views just a little bit to get it exactly where we want it to be. And we want to do is now align all the views on all our sheets to this template sheet that we just set up. So we're going to open up the Sheet View Manager and go to the alignment module, which works just like it did before, but with added filtering capabilities. So now it's so much easier to find all the views that we want to align on all the different sheets. For example, let's go ahead and align the Tower A view to all the other ones on all the other sheets, and align the Tower B view across all our different sheets. And there you have it. All our views are perfectly aligned. The new BIMrx Sheet View Manager is really built to make creating views, duplicating views, creating sheets, placing views on sheets, and aligning views on sheets so much faster and easier.